Felicia has found herself in a pickle. Felicia says, hey, I was wondering if you can help me. I had a lady doing my taxes. She said she did them, but got a letter in the mail saying that it wasn't done and I need to file or they will do something bad. What do I do now? I can't get a hold of her and she has all my papers. Well, the first thing I would do, Felicia, is verify that that letter you received in the mail is legitimate. Go to qualified tax professional, show them the letter, say, hey, is this legitimate? Is this actually from the IRS, or it could possibly be from your state? Or is this some kind of scam letter I've received in the mail? Because scammers know that people fear the IRS. People fear their state taxing authority. And so if they can impersonate such an agency, they know that they can really get power and control over people and maybe convince them to give up some of their hard-earned money to the scammer. First thing I would do is verify the veracity of that letter. The second thing I would do, or if you're not sure about the veracity of the letter, even after getting counsel about it, contact the IRS. Call the IRS. Ask them, hey, did you receive my tax return or not? And if they say yes, then, hey, you can rip up that letter because you know it's a scam, right? But if they say no, okay, then you got to figure this out. You say you gave all your papers to your tax lady who said that she did your taxes. If you really can't get a hold of her, and she's just disappeared off the face of the earth, you don't know where to find her, well, what can you do? Well, you have to treat this as though you are starting from scratch and that you just haven't filed that year. This is like many of the clients we have. First thing I would do is request your transcripts for that year, your wage and income transcripts and your account transcripts. Your wage and income transcripts will have all of your information on tax forms that were reported to the IRS, filed with the IRS with your social security number on it. For example, your W-2s, your 1099s, your K-1s, your 1098 for mortgage interest, your 1099B transactions for stock transactions. All those things will be on the wage and income transcripts. One pertinent thing, if you live in a state that has a personal income tax that won't be on your IRS wage and income transcripts, is your state tax withholding from your W-2 job. For that, you need to actually get your original W-2. If you need to fill in the blanks for anything that's not on the wage and income transcript, such as, for example, your state withholding, you can very often get electronic copies of these tax documents from whoever issued them to you. For example, if you have a stock account at Fidelity or Vanguard or Charles Schwab or Robinhood or somewhere else, you could pull your tax document for several years in the past online, right? You log in. There's usually a section for statements and documents, tax forms. You can select the year. You can usually get those. Same thing with your W-2s, right? Most employers these days use something like ADP or Paychex or even Gusto to help them run their payroll. You can usually log into that platform, pull your historical W-2s, right? So you might have to go on kind of a fishing expedition here to find your documents, but it can be done. If you have tax information that's not on a specific tax document, for example, let's say you had a rental property or a small business, and you kept your books for that small business. Well, hopefully you have an electronic copy of those, such as in QuickBooks or something, or even an Excel spreadsheet that you can use for your tax return. If not, you're probably going to have to recreate it or estimate it somehow. We have things where we can reconstruct books for our clients if they have limited records. But that would be the path to go down there. So Felicia, it's a tough situation you're in, but it's not one that you can't get out of. If you want professional help with this, you can of course reach out to us at Choice Tax Relief at 866-8000-TAX. That's 866-8000-829. Or fill out the form on our website, and we will reach out to you. I have some other videos here on the left-hand side of the screen about what you should do if you have gotten behind on filing taxes, or you need to file a back tax return, you don't have all the information. Go ahead and watch those videos. You may learn a thing or two. especially if you want to DIY this process. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.